If you guys are not familiar with what UPS is uninterrupted power system. Basically, in essence, it's if the power in the whole house goes out, you could still use your computer or the router and stuff like that. So APC was supposed to be, you know, the shiznits kind of thing. And I am never buying one of theirs ever again. Like not having a override switch to like for it to stop. Is really ridiculous. I can't believe that actually happened. It just out of the blue, just went, and I'm like, what the, what's going on? You know, like it's absolutely ridiculous. So now I'm gonna have to invest in. Alright, so let's just kind of skip through. I'm just jumping to where I last left off.
You may think tactical leadership is all.
Alright.
No prize for second place.
Oh man, that was crazy. Alright, right click to rally.
We are not finished yet.
Alright, so this is where I last left off. I lost everybody else that was watching. Alright. I did that. I mean, it definitely used this up because it had one order. So, right click to rally this unit. I did that already. Come on, man. Now I can't have both units at the same time. Did I hit a bug?
Das ist ein Heimatschuss.
Oh my gosh, dude, seriously, it's driving me nuts. It's telling me to rally the unit, but I already did that. I don't know, man. I'm left click. Okay, I'm doing that. Right click to rally this unit. No need, invalid target. Did I hit like a game breaking bug or something? Oh man. Ah, man, I can't believe I really cannot believe APC did that. Like, you have no idea how, like, angry I am based upon. Like, I could understand the lead acid battery dying, but not having a switch to turn off the beeping sound is like, why? Oh, so I have to go through this whole thing. Oh no. No, no. No, no. No, 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 no.
Hello, LT. I want to talk to you about one last nice aspect of your ace, your captain. He can influence troops adjacent. Doesn't sound that powerful, but it turns out to be quite efficient. So I'm going to have him bolster, I'll use hotkeys here, this adjacent member of your platoon. You didn't have to pay. Let's bolster these guys. Still didn't have to pay. Notice the enhanced movement. And if you want to be sneaky, you can even take command of one of my, or let's say one of your platoon squads, and pay their initial activation for their move. That leaves you free to do whatever you might need to do.
Oh,
Assault,
that's cool.
lead firefights, etc. You can also rally.
Kind of reminds me of that Band of Brothers
Powerful.
episode where you have him ordering squads in. Alright, can we get on? Okay, cool. Utilize the captain to take command. So, do I have to get closer to them? As this. Change the facing of this unit. Okay, I did that. Alright, I'm just gonna move this guy here.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
So I should be able to take command now, right? Alright, well, I guess I'm not getting the hang of this game as I thought I was going to be. Uh, the squad has 2 left. Who's in command again? Captain Lamb. He's lieutenant. So he's supposed to be in command, so I should be able to take command. I guess it's disabled. Let's end turn. Maybe because I used up all his points. Alright. Alright, let's do that. Activate this unit. Okay. And move them away from the training area. By taking command.
Where's that truck?
Okay. He wants to cut things short. Lieutenant Sergeant says to you, wiping sweat from his brow, just know it. Maybe it's too hot, maybe they're hungry, Sergeant Bennett says. Maybe it's all part of the master plan. Find, fix, flank, and finish the enemy. Okay. Can I just fight? Alright, let's do this. Alright. I'm just going to go into the fight because I just want to actually engage at this point. Alright. So these are my guys? Yeah. Okay. So... Alright. And they can see all the way up to here. They can't see there, so I can have this unit. I guess they can't move? Okay, whatever. Oh, there's a unit there. Let's what's my suppression level? Suppress 6. So let's start firing on them. Alright. Beautiful. I like this. Okay, and then I have first squad coming in. It's okay. Failed due to low morale. You guys stink. Bolster.
Gentlemen, to me.
But they're not going to be able to shoot, I don't think, right? Because they have no... Yeah, that's okay. Alright, I'm going to have this MG. Who is leading this round? Why can't I shoot this? Take command. Crossroad, no flags, Lopez. Whoever is in there meant to stay, but certainly is. Okay. I'm out of coffee. Keep firing, boys! And this is Lieutenant Stern with some...
Hit him hard.
is an act. So what, Captain Lamb has to take command? Okay, whatever. Why can't they move? Press Alt key while... Okay, whatever. Let's end this turn. This is an enemy unit? Why is... How are they... Enemy unit? Oh, I guess... Whatever. Okay. But now I can shoot. That's weird. Alright. Oh, there's some more in the woods. Okay, now I'm getting into it. Alright, so we didn't end turn yet. Let's end turn so we can get back all our command points and stuff like that. Oh, give me a break. Dude, get off the battlefield, man. Alright, can we do a charge?
Watch your fire.
Low morale, that's why. Oh.
Make your shot count. Stay down.
We can't fall back. Dang, I thought these guys were friendlies. Alright, so... I'm doing real bad in this. I guess I got one more turn after this, right?
Oberfeld kaputt! Das ist ein Heimatschuss!
Why are they speaking German when this looks like Vichy France? That morale's bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. Yeah, I lost this one. Alright, yeah, we're in bad shape. I don't think we're gonna win this one. And these guys can't. Come on, LT.
Take cover!
Get to my boys. Bolster them.
Gentlemen, ready yourself.
Ready yourselves. Go hands to hand, boys! Sergeant says as the rest roll their dice inside that the assault wouldn't work, but maybe we could shift the odds back to assault, use a high morale unit. Yeah, I know.
No can do.
Okay, well, we have no high morale units, so...
Go, go, go!
Dang it. Yeah, I lost. I'm still getting used to it, so the mechanics are a little tricky. Okay. Alright.
I think a good leader is a man who knows what has to be done and sets about to do it. But he also has to know about the people that he's got to do it with.
If you're not liking a guy and you know he's got the ability to lead you, you don't care whether you like him or dislike him. First of all, guts. Second of all, brains. You ain't got the brains, you don't belong there. Because you're going to take men with you when he gets killed.
You don't want them to, you want to take no men, no matter if they hate you or not. You want to get them in alive and get them out alive.
You got to look up to the guy and like him.
Easy company.
If you don't look up to him and like him, you're not going to go with him. And then everybody tells you any different, they're talking through their hat.
Minor defeat. Sorry. I'll do better next time. Temporarily, morale bolstering were insufficient. Rallying technique minimal. He means you left things to your lieutenants. which isn't terrible. You have to be able to motivate them. Okay. Lastly, fire direction unproven. The field umpire says as he taps his pencil on when a captain directs fire. Sergeant Bennett says things he had done. Okay. Tomorrow's another day. Sergeant Bennett agrees as the platoon sergeant organizes the men into columns. Back to march. All right. Let me refill my coffee. I'll be right back. Did you eat ice cream? Gotta eat ice cream, man. Ugh. All right, back in the saddle again. All right, continue my journey. All right. There's a lot of like things in the game, so I have to get used to that. I got a full big pot of coffee. Virginia. The great state of Virginia. All right.
That's where we left from. We left from Newport News when we
Hey,
went
that's right over there.
to Africa then.
Now, when you were there, did you know where you were headed at that point in time?
Nope, nobody knew where we were going or anything. I mean, until after we were out to sea for quite some time, and then somebody said we were going to Africa.
Interesting. All right, the barracks at the end are quiet and still as you approach. Starlight. The men had it easy the last few days. Lieutenant Bennett says that he falls in. Besides, no doubt he is eager to rouse the men. Early to bed, early to rise makes them better soldiers. I'm going to be a good officer. Eventually the lights come on, the men wake, the extra hours get used to the usual shift, shower. A brisk hike ensues. The map takes you right into the ravine. The men march despite heavy packs. Halfway to the top, the field umpire steps out of behind a tree. Oh gosh, I hate this guy. Why don't you go switch allegiances? The sole exercise of the day he calls down to you. Company level operation. You are to secure the road ahead, both the crossroads near the apple orchard and the hill overlooking it. Your men groan as they realize just how much further they have to go today. Why are these peaks always on top? You've always been up there by tradition. Sergeant Bennett marks as he hikes. We know our stuff, Lieutenant. Fire movement, bombardments, and assaults. Nothing to worry about. Just a bit of walking, getting there, and then the field umpire blows his whistle. Enemy machine gun, plunging fire. 2 casualties. One of these men points to Morris and Patterson. Patterson points at Morris. Morris points back to Patterson. Platoon guy could be a very good sergeant. Yeah. Alright, so the objective is the crossroads and the hill. Creep forward to this box. And then there's a hill above, which I'm assuming is that. Okay. Please, just give me control. How do you creep? Okay. Why does this says add lieutenant unnamed? Alright, so we got, alright. So they're giving me full command now, right? Alright, so what I think, we got an enemy squad here. Looks like I can control them or something. I have second platoon right here, and so I have 2 platoons. In essence, almost 1 company. I got 15 turns, so I got a lot of time to do things with. I want to take the heights, right? So let's take this squad here. Oh crap, how did they see me through all the woods? Well, at least they know. Oh crap. How did they see me through all the woods? I'm definitely gonna have to bolster these guys. Do me a favor. I can see all the way that way. Alright, so this squad I can move this way. And he's used. Okay. I was going to bolster them, but I realized I had one of those command point things there. So so I'm taking a left flank here. They can see all the way into those trees, but not the deep trees. What if I can get my guys, they can see up there. I'll put 2 squads in that way. So I'm only in charge of this platoon? Yeah, I think so. And just double check they can see all the way down there. So it's too far. Alright, cool. Alright, and I can't do anything with these guys. Yeah, okay. Hopefully they come around the flank. He points to the hillside with 38 odd men along with their umpire scramble along. Okay, I got reinforcements. Nice. Okay, good. Alright, so where can the enemy see? They have line of sight on these positions here. So let us
Pick it up.
Oh, crap.
Wait. And
Alright, cool. Dang it, they were revealed because, yeah, they had to go through that. That's okay. What we're going to do is... Wait, so I don't have command of these guys anymore? Okay. Can't go there. Can't go there. Too far. Okay, that's no problem. I would love to... I'm going to take some fire if I do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's flank, because we got to let this platoon in. Okay, I'm going to hit turn again. Runner jogs over and halts before you. Lieutenant Stern says to tell you that he can have the motors ready to pound the... Oh, nice. That was quick. Sergeant Grant notes and glances toward northeast where the runner came from, usually a weapons platoon. Okay, cool. Okay. I got like a 50% chance. I wonder if I'm revealed. Let's do this. Let's come up here. Oh, I lost 10 suppression. Daggone. They could shoot far. Yeah. Let's go hand to hand, boys. Oh, I lost 1 KA. Nice. Nice. Very good. Oh, lost another guy from that. How bad? Can you give me, how many soldiers in this unit? Casualties -2. What's the, like, the actual, how many troops? The squad, so it should have, like, what, 12? 10 men. How many men in here? 12. Okay. Yeah, so I lost a few boys.
Whoa. Nothing.
They're definitely not in good shape. And I can't use him because I just used up all the, Can I use you guys? Oh. So I don't understand. I can't. During each turn, I can only use a certain... Dang. So basically, I can't do anything. I thought I commanded 2 platoons. How are they shooting over a hill? Isn't that a hill? Okay, so green means line of sight is unobstructed, so don't do that. Yellow means somewhat. Okay, so always do red. Okay, who do I have command? Alright, so I have command of these guys. These guys, I finally have full command. He doesn't have that many, if I go this way, they might attack me there. This is not going to be good. Alright, let's do this. I got my 60 millimeter mortars. I wonder if I could push smoke. Now what is this? MG. If I could bring the MG here, start firing, put suppression on them, and then attack them, that would be good. So 4th platoon, move up. Alright.
No. I'm not.
Alright. They're unavailable now? Oh, I see how it works now. I have to take command that is taken from the... I see. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So I just basically wasted like 1 or 2 turns. It is what it is. Alright, so if they're up there, they can't see anything on the here. These guys have full access. So what we're going to do is going to put... Alright, what is that, an MG squad? Yeah. Alright. Damn it! Yeah, the one place, daggone.
I saw you.
Alright, where can you see? So red is obstructed, so you can't see here, I'm assuming? Then move both. Why can't you move the lieutenant?
Who? You.
Okay, whatever. I thought it said yellow and red, so somewhat obstructed.
Follow me!
Nice. Fully surrendered. I know I'm gonna be within range of those guys up there. That's okay. I know. Ah, crap, they retreated. Captain's disabled, so I have no more. He has 4, so I could still. Oh, that's right, there's no more. Dang it. I don't understand. So the captain. I thought I could move the lieutenants. So now I can. So the captain, then the lieutenants, I guess. Okay.
Duncan, I'm counting on you.
I can't move anybody else because he's out. That's okay. Alright, so now I can move at least this squad up. Well, he has. I don't. Spent. So let's use him. Okay. So does it go to the next officer? I guess, yeah. I guess that's how it works. Okay. So now I'm in command of him. I would have liked it a different way, honestly.
Now, together.
Okay. So he has 2 more. And then there's this guy here. Okay, Lieutenant Stern, whatever, has 2. So I'm gonna use. I don't think he has line of sight though. It'd be cool if I could drop smoke. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you get closer. Come on, you should be able to move, right? Because this guy. Oh no, next turn. My bad. Okay, I forgot. I keep forgetting. It would be really cool if I could just control them all. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like clicking this and then that leader's round. Like you have to click each one to get to the next platoon. It would be cool if I could just do them all. You know. All right. So who's now in command? Okay, so he's in command, I'm betting. Sure. Alright. And that was that, right? I still got 1 more, but my MG guy is gone. I had another MG, he fell back here, so. And he has no turn points left. So that's it for that guy. Any other leaders? Okay, he can move. Alright, cool. So I'm going to move him right there. Beautiful. do that. But where can he see? He can't see into these woods. Let's go into those woods. Okay, cool. All right, and then all right, cool. All right. All right, so we're not far from taking the crossroad. Who's in command now? Oh, he's not in good shape. He only has one, and his second platoon is in bad shape. These guys don't look like they're in much better shape. But my second squad is in good shape. What if I do? All right.
No can do.
That's all right. Let's just fire. They lost some KIA, so that's good. And then he has one turn. I guess the morale is so bad. And he has none. He's spent. Jeez, wow. He's.
All eyes on the Korsava. Scheiße!
All right, who is in command now? I'm hoping Lieutenant Unnamed. Very good. Okay.
Drag out! Go, damn it, go!
Yes.
Oh,
But they're gonna get hit from that top. Nice. Nice. Good job, LT. Whoa. All right, beautiful. Let's bring up his rest of his squad. Are you serious? Okay, whatever. All right, well, they're out. All right, so I'll pull these guys back because they're in really bad shape, I think. Can I hit this MG? No, I don't have the range. All right, this is the crossroads, so we're literally, the problem is like, if I move to the crossroads and take it as an objective, I still got 10 turns, so. Take command, okay.
wait, honestly,
I'm seeing how it goes. Man. Alright, so I'm issuing commanders from Captain Lamb, that's why. Alright. Okay, well, whatever. I really don't like this, like, and the way I'm getting it is like one platoon goes, you collect this, next platoon goes. I would love them to all just be available, kind of thing. Because right now, I don't, this guy's, I'm assuming, in command at this point, right? No, it's the captain is in command right now, leading. It's that guy. So, you could see all the way there. How do we, like, is there a way to hit the deck kind of thing? Alright. Alright, who's in command now? Okay, it's this guy. Okay, cool. I'll put first squad right in here. They can't see me. Oh! I lost 2 KIA. They have some troops here. And up there. Dang it. I lost 4 guys. Dang it. Alright, do me a favor. Alright, this is not good. So, isn't he command right now? Who are you attached to? He has 2. Isn't this 3rd platoon? He's 3rd platoon, right? Yeah. So why aren't you moving too far? Okay. Okay. Alright. I don't know what to do with that. Too far. Why can't these guys move? They can move like one space? Alright, let me see if I can get to my boys. I know he's revealed. Let's see if I can bolster this unit here. Since nobody else wants to come along. Oh, maybe these guys. Well, no, not the captain. Not the captain. Not the captain. Not the captain. I meant that unit. This unit. Can't follow? Come on, guys. Can't even move one. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I can't move there. I can't move there. I can't move there. Oh, man. Nothing. Alright, whatever. Who's in command now? This guy? I think so. Alright, so we know that the enemy's here. We know that there's an enemy up there. Let us... I don't think we have line of sight. But we should still be able to fire, right? We can fire there, we can fire here. I guess I need to get a better position, tactical position. That can get me there. This guy needs to gain a position so I can see.
Wait.
Alright. He could stay there. I'm gonna move. Alright.
Okay.
I know you can do this.
Alright, whatever. We got these guys here. He has 2 MGs, so that's one of them. Alright. Who's in command now? I think it's this guy. Yeah. Okay. So yellow means they could get partial visibility. So I think we should move. What squad is this? They only have one. He only has one. Jeez, that's it. All right, let's do that. I know we're getting exposed to that MG, but we can start laying down fire on these guys. Ah, crap! I lost one guy. And then come on, crossroads secured. All right. Oh, he has no more. Okay. Alright, who's left? Nobody. I think the captain has something, but bolster. It's just him there, right? By the way, guys, I'm monitoring the chat on my iMac, so if you do want to say any advice, I would appreciate it. Yeah. I'm going to move this just in case. I'll move them closer up here. Okay, I didn't want to do that. Okay, whatever. Can I undo what I just did? That was my bad. I didn't intentionally want to do that.
shall prevail.
All right, good. I guess because this guy has one left, but your coordinates, Captain Lamb will call in coordinates. Oh, okay. Thank you. Big guns remarks. It's about time. All right. So the way they say to do big guns, big guns. Left click. Seize this position. I know. Okay. Click the support button. Where's the support button? No need to like artillery, subscribe because artillery is now available. Okay. Where's the support button? Am I missing it? Unit bases. I'm assuming it's that. Okay. Oh, cool. It has this. Oh, that's nice. I didn't even know about that. Okay, just stop it. No more. No. Click the support button. Anyone on like I don't have view on that hill, so I'm kind of curious. Is it all the way in the back? Like, where is the artillery? Support button. Unit bases. Help. Is there supposed maybe it's a bug? Maybe there's supposed to be a button that says support? I don't know. Maybe let me select the captain. Right, and then there we go. Okay, support button. Okay. Ooh, off map. Okay. Okay, I'm clicking that. Oh, I need a spotter. Okay. Well. Okay, so he's in command right now. Ay, ay, ay. I really wish like you had full access to, geez, deja vu. Full access to your troops here. I know. I'm getting revealed by these guys. Oh crap! They got another guy there. They got two squads up there. Daggone, man.
Ross, aim high.
Alright. I think I still got... It's gonna come in close! I was hoping for a little bit more, you know? Alright, who's next?
Noah
Is that like a... Okay, that was a commander. Who's in command now? This guy really took it hard, man. He's down to like 1, no morale. I guess let's do a rally, man, because
Quit your belly aching.
you guys are not like useful at all. See command thing? No. No. Okay. So yeah. Alright, yeah, he's spent, so let's go to the next guy. I wish it would tell you, like, bring it down. Tell me who's in command now. Too far. They can only go here and here? Why? The morale is... Oh, bad. The morale is horrible. Their morale is really bad. Ah, man. Okay. Oh, I could take command of these guys. I don't even know what's there, though. See if I can use the captain. No. Dang it, they're revealed. Dang it! How bad? Morale is at 50%. Daggone. Captain will lead it. Bolster.
Get the lead out of your butt.
Okay. Yeah, I can't even do anything with these guys until... With initiative chances, enemy attack. Your attack bolster to improve. So there's no chance of...
Gentlemen, follow me.
How about now? Really hasn't done anything. Alright, let's... Dang it. Yeah, I'm not doing well. It's the mechanics are very different, so I have to get used to it. Who's in command now? I'm thinking this guy. Yeah. Let me see if I can get this guy all the way down to that unit, because I'm going to need them later. Alright. So, and he's out of commands. He's not going to be able to move anywhere. Okay, that's fine. Alright, turns left 9. Okay. Alright, whatever. I don't care. Okay. Here we go. I was hoping for like, you know? There was no like, I guess because we're in training, maybe. Ah, crap.
We're not licked yet.
You're not too far from being licked. Alright, so it's him that's in command. He has a squad here that's in really bad shape. Let's rally, because
Rally around me.
that unit's going to need some heavy lifting. And these guys, I have to head over here to kind of like bolster them up.
We are not finished yet.
Alright, so we spent him. He's good. Who's next? Oh man, they got another squad coming up.
Okay, Frontsoldaten.
Alright, who's in command now? Ooh, these guys are in good shape. Rally really does something, huh? I would figure with like these being trees, you know, like it would be the yellow. You know what they were talking about, the yellow with obstructed view? That's what I was hoping for. But it doesn't look like it. Alright, this saying it's obstructed. So if I go into here, it's not obstructed? Compared for these, I mean, I could shoot at these guys from that direction, but that's so weird. Okay, well, let's go here.
Hurry up.
Suspicious barn. Oh, that's always nice.
What's that?
Don't say anything. I'm gonna run back. Get these guys rallied. And then I'm gonna rally these guys. Alright, so he's spent. Alright. I wish this was a little bit more like Civil War Generals 2, where I had full control over like all the brigades and stuff. That would be cool. Alright. Sports. No. Let's press. Restores one order to a non-leader unit. Okay, cool.
Fire!
Nice. Keep firing, boys. They must be in bad shape. Alright. Alright, so he has 2 more. Let us use... Oh, because I already used it. Okay, that's cool. Where's my other squad, my MG guys? And I already rallied you guys before already. Rally.
Stop whining and follow me.
Alright, so he is good. I'm learning a lot. Oh, flying from above. Alright, so we know if we come here, they're gonna start shelling a lot. Who's in command now? I'm assuming there's a guy. If I go here, I know that, well, that MG right here is probably taken care of. Let's give them the bayonets and take that position.
We gotta get him!
Nice, we took them. And it's a wooded position, good. Beautiful, okay, excellent. Alright, so that took up one of his order things. These guys still need some help. So that's his, what, second squad?
Come on!
Alright, they're good. They're not good to go. They spent all their whatever. I'm going to use him, come up here. And see if I can rally.
Come on!
Alright, and he's spent. What? Okay, well, I don't care if it's a major victory or not. I care if my boys take the objective. Oh, they have full view. Full view. Even like, I don't understand. Is how do they have full view? Whatever. I gotta take out these guys, and I got a squad that's not in the best of shape. Rally.
Come on, cotton balers!
Alright. So maybe in next turn, they should be good. Dang it. Who's in command? You're leading. Okay. Can you bring that MG?
No stragglers. Bell, I'm counting on you.
Yeah. Nice. Alright, so I think I used that guy up too. Alright, he's good. Oh! Looked like he was surrendering. Looks like his arms are up. I wish they could hit the deck. They look like they're standing. See? Can you tell him when he got up here? I think it was here or here. Nobody counter-fired. These guys are in good shape morale-wise and in good position to take this. But I'm worried about crossfire. Maybe right here. But then they... Who's in command right now? Those two are gone. Let's see if I can... Ah, crap. Nice. Okay. Well, whatever. I am going to... Who the heck is leading? You're in command. So why... But they're going to be able to see, right? Check out. Yeah, so they're going to get a good view of everybody. Look at this. So even if I move this guy this way, they're going to get crossfire. Let's do this. Just in case.
Find a target.
The barn had it coming. I like that. The barn had it coming. Come on. Rally, boys.
Push through them.
He still has two. Rally. Oh, these guys are in good shape. Sure. Alright, I got some suppression on them. So, that takes care of that guy, right? He's Spence. Focusing on my second platoon, this guy right here. Alright. Boys, you're gonna be it. No resistance. Yeah, boy. Now I got the MG. Now I got the MG. Nice. It's a minor victory. The men say it's a major victory. Nice. Very cool. Alright, are we going to Africa now? The 306, Easy Company.
7 decades ago, we were all so young, full of piss and vinegar, as they say, ready for the great crusade which lay ahead of us. We were out for payback because of the Japanese sneak attack on Pearl Harbor, some far-off place many of us had never even heard of prior to December 7th, 1941.
And I finished out that school year and enlisted in the Army in 1942.
It's interesting. I was watching a couple of documentaries. They were talking about why Germany and Italy declared war after. There's so many like different historians saying that. One saying that they technically were in a de facto state of war with the U.S. because they were shooting merchant ships and they just made it an official. They were in a de facto state of war. Another documentary or something said that one of the admirals of the German Navy said that if he could park U-boats along the eastern coast, that they wouldn't be able to, that they would be able to sink them even before they even got into the Atlantic Ocean. And in the same documentary, they were saying they were sinking so many ships, but we were able to make so many cargo ships that that we made one. I don't know. They sank one cargo ship, and we made 7, something like that. But I don't know. I honestly think that there was another documentary. It's a third documentary saying that Germany declared war mainly because Japan was their allies. So, never knows. This is an informal report to be given to your Captain Lamb. Nickel Company completed exercise within acceptable parameters. I want to see you again. He's impressed. Arden Beckett says clearly glad to be counted as back amongst. A list of paper and a clipboard. Your riflemen reached upon the schedule, and they reached a midway point ahead of schedule, a killing ground before the hill was readily managed. Once the artillery became available, the final approach occurred when expected. He means the artillery made a difference, Sergeant Bennett. The efforts against the motors were dilatory and unfocused, notes, and came amid. I wonder if this is like all like pre-scripted, or if these change based upon how, like, if it was a major victory, if these, in programming terms, strings, that's what text is, would have changed. The wind blows, stuttering cough of a machine gun, a real one, echoes in the distance. My report that on the official will be submitted formally to your Captain Lamb by the end of the day. The field umpire said that is all. Permission to speak. Sergeant Bennett asked and nod. Dismissed. That didn't sound good. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm not gonna say that word. YouTube's gonna must have gotten worse. Run to write us up. Maybe someone thinks it's Bill's character. Put in a good word with Captain Lamb for me if you like, Bennett's. Yeah, I would put him as good first sergeant. Me and Grant both will take what comes of it, but none of us wait for around. Let's get back. That dinner's waiting and get us. Okay. All right. So these are my men. So Captain Lamb, Lieutenant unnamed. I guess, can I name him? Why would they? Must be a bug. Or maybe he's going to get replaced. I don't know. I would figure I could change his name. It's definitely a bug, because you can see, right, it says Lieutenant Dearborn, Lieutenant Stern, but then here it says Lieutenant with no period, and then unnamed with the exclamation mark, so it's probably some kind of bug. Either way, it's okay. So I can assign victory points. How much victory points do I have? I have 10. Ooh, yeah, you guys need some. Ah, I see. It's coming from prestige. I just want, oh gosh. I just want everybody to have a little bit of, XP. Just because, well, we're going to Europe, so. Alright, done. Is that all I can do? Can I move units around? It'd be kind of cool if you can kind of like, you can change the portrait. It'd be kind of cool if you can, like if I can click and drag and put them here and then move them, you know what I'm saying? Like move these squads, move first squad, second platoon to be first squad of third platoon and move them around. That would be really cool, I would think. Okay, right click. You can edit friendly core, your company's squad and player. Click edit. Edit. So yeah, it was probably a bug. So I'm just gonna put lieutenant. I don't know. Man. I'm not right. Lieutenant Man. Okay. Done. Alright, continuing your journey. Please tell me I'm going on the boat. On the boat. Oh, we're still in basic training. Oh. I wrote that this is finishing basic training. We're not close to finishing it yet, so I don't think.
So the 6 of us go downtown Bloomington, Indiana, for Indiana University. We all go and join the Marines. Well, I still only weighed about 123 or 124 pounds, and I was 5'11", 6 foot tall. And the recruiter sort of hum-hawed around and said, well, we're filled up right now. You come back in 6 months. So we were sort of, all of us were tall, skinny, I guess. So we all went downtown, a couple blocks downtown Bloomington, walked in the recruiting office, Army, sat down, and the recruiter just gave us a piece of paper that says, sign here. It's that simple.
All right, Camp Pickett's. Oh, I know where Camp Pickett is. Now it pops up in my head. That's west of Richmond. Saturday morning, trouble in the barracks, specifically 6 cartons of KO was found stashed in the ceiling. Oh, jeez, here we go. How do they find it in the ceiling? No cigarettes, no candies, no biscuits. Sergeant Bennett notes as the two of you sort through the cardboard cartons. They left the meat cans. Guess they weren't hungry for anything but sweets and cigs. Someone will have to answer for this theft. I'm not doing that. I don't believe in this, okay? So, like, I do not like men being punished as a whole. And the reason why I say that is because we had a joint task force, right? State Guard, Army National Guard, and Air National Guard. If you guys are not familiar with the State Guard, they are basically they're basically a National Guard reserve. They are so in essence they are, how do I position it? Oh, here, this is actually a good, why does this, I put an image here, I don't know why it didn't display the diagram. Okay, whatever. But in essence, or maybe actually, the drop-down menu is not even popping down. I have trouble with this template all the time. I don't know why. That stinks, man. Yeah, there's no drop-downs. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, the State Guard is a part of the state military forces of the state. So they were created in 1917. So when the whole Army, and at the time all the Army National Guard, because there was no Air National Guard, went to Europe, there was no military force in the state. So they created a Home Guard, which became known as the State Guard. And that State Guard, also known as State Defense Force, assumed all the roles and responsibilities of the State Guard. Now, the State Guard has deployed throughout the country to do. They are under the same state Uniform Code of Military Justice, just not the federal UCMJ, the state UCMJ. So what that means is when the governor activates the Army National Guard, he could activate them on their state active duty. They're under the Uniform Code of Military Justice for the state, which is basically almost line for line what the federal UCMJ is. When the state guard is activated, they're under the same thing. So it's basically the same thing. But they can deploy out of state on EMACs. So each state kind of like works with one another. So like Tennessee says, hey, we're invoking EMAC, asking Georgia and Texas to send any military forces they have to help us because of a hurricane. And then there was a out-of-country deployment. The Maryland Defense Force, 10th Medical Regiment, joined the Air National Guard on a deployment to Bosnia. So why in the world? I gotta fix this. It worked before. It's just funny how like HTML works and then it doesn't work. All right. Anyway, going back to my thing here is we were State Guard, Army National Guard, Air National Guard. Air National Guard, we got to stay at the Holiday Inn. That was really nice. So when you're thinking about joining the military and you're trying to figure out which branch, the Marines have the Esprit de Corps, right? Which means you got a lot of pride being in the Marines. But you're going to you're going to be through some rough stuff, right? But you're going to have that Esprit de Corps. If you join the Army, you get newer equipment than the Marines. I would say better living conditions kind of thing. Army National Guard and U.S. Army are basically the same thing. They go through the same basic training, same AIT. So when you say Army National Guard, it's basically U.S. Army in essence. The thing about it is, so we stayed in the barracks as Army National Guard, the what they call the birthing barracks. If you ever saw Full Metal Jacket, those kind of barracks. So they were all like, let's just say they were stains on the mattress, because I don't think they changed them out for probably decades. Anyway, my point is, if you ever get an opportunity, join the Air National Guard or Air Force, because the Air National Guard goes through the same thing as the Air Force. They were staying at the Holiday Inn. When we ate chow at the barracks, they went to the steakhouse, so we were very jealous a little bit. But there was this one time I remember, going back to this, is one soldier, I don't know if it was Army National Guard, State Guard, or whatever, messed up, did something stupid out in town. They were at a diner and they had an argument, or whatever it was. And because of that, everybody, the whole, like, companies, we're talking about our company and every other Army National Guard on the base, was like, nobody could leave the base. Because of one guy. So hundreds of soldiers had to pay the penalty for one guy. It's just like, penalize him. You know, like, don't. So, I'm going to write that. If you haven't seen anything, if there was an inquiry that would divert time for training with less training, there's a great chance. Alright, come the start of next week, you and Bennett watch the men march past while Sergeant Grant calls cadence. I never liked cadence. There are 2 lean roads to review, full packs, rifles. They're my boys. You're following in besides them your own gates, marching their own along a nearby road. Nickel Company. Can't say either way, Wilson says to the airborne stern, his voice just barely edging above the marching sound. You'll never know until you hear that first bullet snap. You can't be friends with men you... What? Okay. The crossover engine breaks up the Trump. That doesn't look like a Sherman. It looks like a M4A1. Is that? I'm trying to go based off memory. Your men split off to either side and salutes. Perched atop is your company commander, Commander Lamb, Captain Lamb, excuse me. He returns a salute of your men once the tank clutters to a halt, clambers down. Lieutenant, the Army is fixing to provide additional training for Nickel Company. It will be armored integration exercise, Captain Lamb says in his customary Texas drawl. You men have chosen to fight alongside actual tanks. I don't know how good this tank's going to be. It is, Lamb says, your platoon's enthusiasm all ensure the additional training. Let's get the men are to march for final field probe, finally. But you will guide this beast to the training ground to get an idea of what a tank can do. Now pay special attention to methods. Okay. I heard that a voice calls from the hatch of the tank, barely topping off the idle engine. A moment later, a scruffy tanker pops his head out and says, that's Sergeant Lynch, Lamb says, and immediately hides a grin. See you on the field. Lamb heads toward the gathering of Nickel Company officers. Step in. I don't know what these do. It doesn't. Alright, let's go. What would these two... Okay. Tanks can pass through light woods. Tanks can even pass through medium woods. Tanks cannot traverse heavy woods. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. That's all I need to know. That looks like Guffey from Battle of the Bulge. Driver eases into neutral and lets the bandit coast up to a halt. Sergeant Lids pops back up and gestures broadly to the field. Welcome to the range, Lieutenant. Sergeant Lids calls out over a dinner. In a few moments we get to take some shots for real. The bandit's 37 millimeter gun might, geez, yeah, it is a little. I'm just thinking compared to other. I was just watching a documentary on the T-55, which I think had like a 77 millimeter or 80 millimeter. You know. How do you want this? Let's say I've given there are 8 different mindsets that a leader might employ to help navigate the ever-present tension between men and mission that boils over into the crucibles of war. Oh, Chris says I cannot hear you. I'm sorry. Supposed to... Bloody Windows, right? So Chris's voice is too low. Sorry, man. Let me check my inputs. I don't know. It's testing. Okay, maybe it's the OBS. That's for that. I'll increase it a little bit more. I don't want to get it into the red. All right, right about there. There we go. Okay, that should be better, Chris. All right. There are 8 different mindsets that a leader might employ to help them navigate the ever-present tension between men and mission. They're often boils into crucibles of war. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, this is too much reading. I feel like I'm reading a book, honestly. The 3 are aggressive doctrine, idealism, and zeal. Okay. There are others, cunning, discipline, caution. There are others, specific, compassion, professionalism. Oh. Can I skip this? I mean, okay. Okay. Okay, undergoing contact. Uh, okay, the doctrine mindset focuses on a set understanding as laid out by the Army. They are often masters of tactical problems. So what does this give me? Compassion. Band of brothers. Compassion can deepen trust and reduce stress. The officers know how to gain fire spirit. They actually I guess I'm gonna choose the Army way. Okay. Pass around to end the turn. Passed around to end the turn. 19 turns left. Jeez. To right click to exact waypoints. Okay. He's not moving. Come on, man. Okay. Shoot the truck. Alright, so I'm assuming shoot the truck. Tanks can't shoot again. Alright. Alright, open fire! Okay. Boom shakalaka. Like smackering, there's a lot to read. Aim shot at this time. Sergeant Lynn's ass takes a bit longer, but we generally hit what we aim at, and the range hounds don't mind. Okay. What? Aim fire. Well, I'm out, so. Not in fire. Yeah, I figured. I don't know. I wanted to like, like the way a tank sounds. That sounds more like an MG. But then again, this is maybe the training side, so maybe they're not actually using the actual AT. I don't know. No problem, Chris. Works with his gunner, find proper range, figure out the round slams and bounces off the distance or nearly a rough, good hit, and that's the shooting drill. Let's get to play with others. Okay. Yep, more movement. Tanks are best in play against unarmored targets. Move here. Okay. So I'm still trying to get used to. All right. I'm holding down control, right? Oh no, I have to wait. Okay, I have to wait. Yeah, well, all right. So right click, right? That's one waypoint, and then right click. Okay, whatever. I guess. Revealed. Okay. I wonder how often I'm gonna be using. There's a reverse button, right? So I have to wait. There is an error, so much to learn, but there aren't supplies for. Alright, and then reverse. Reverse here. Reveal is well. Can reverse down slope out of sight, and even if they do appear that our stone walls soak up their fire when in position or calls out. Now we can wait for your voice to show. Tanks can't assault. Where are my boys? There they are. I reversed to here. Alright, so seize the objective. Man, this is gonna take a long time. Do you realize I'm not even out of basic training yet? I don't know how long I've been playing. A while. Minute. 2 hours for this one, I think 1 hour for the other one. I'm not even out of basic training. Alright, so who's in command now? These guys. Alright, so we have the terrain heights. What the heck is this? This is I wish it would tell me what this is, if this offers any kind of like protective. Nice. And yeah, I know, but I can do this. And I know I'm revealed. Beautiful. Alright, excellent. So we got, oh, even got some KIA out of that one. Very good. Alright, so now you guys do the same exact thing. Alright, mama. Seattle Waters? Oh, that was it? Okay. What I don't understand is, like, they're talking to each other, right? In American, in English, right? But as they're moving, they're speaking in, I think that's German. But these units are signaled as Vichy, right? So it's just a little strange. Are you kidding me? Okay. I did that, dude.
Hello, LT. It's Luke, breaking through the fourth wall one last time to wish you good luck. Things are about to get real. The burden of command, the tension between men and mission, is about to increase. Your opponents will become more capable. So I'm wishing you the best of luck in making those difficult decisions. For making it through this campaign in this war, and for having an engaging experience. But more, I hope, and the vets who are on this team also hope, it will connect you to those who have served, not only in recent wars, but in World War II, like my own mother and father.
Oh, wow.
I'll leave you with the thoughts of your division commander, General Truscott.
Okay. Let's see the objective. Is everybody back up to 100%? Yes, they are. All right, let's continue firing. All right. They're talking back to each other in English. So like now the question is kind of run over them. That's my initial thought. Okay, now I heard that cannon go off. All right. So he's done. Now these guys. Nope. Nope. Somebody didn't go yet. Who's supposed to go? Isn't this guy part of the same? No, they're not. Alright, let's give them a little surprise. Okay. Let's give them Alright, let's give them a little surprise. With my mortars. Nice. That's the way I like it. Beautiful. Alright, good to go. So everybody once, turn is done. Why did they set it for 20 turns? This easily gets done in 10, I think. Alright.
Pick your target.
Nice. Okay. Are these guys good to go? Ah, too far. Oh, crap. No, I wanted all of you guys to go. Oh, I'm assuming you out. Oh, that's why. Alright, that's my bad. And he's out of command points. Okay. So he's all spent there. Let's get third squad there. Flank.
Jesus, let's go!
Nice. All surrendered. That's the way I like it. Start pinning that MG. Alright. And then I'm going to have the KP guy come up here. Beautiful. And then since he's the Captain Lamb, I'm going to have some mortars drop on that guy. gonna... Like, you guys should be able to move. What's going on? They have full... What? Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Can't move anywhere. Why is that? I guess because using that, I keep forgetting about that. Alright, let us get within. Alright, open fire. Nice. Beautiful. That's the way I like it. Who's these guys? These guys haven't shot. Alright, whatever. Alright, so I'm getting the hang of the game. Alright, can I run them over? Aim fire, hold fire, change facing. No, I don't think I could. I would have thought that would have got some KIA out of that, but I guess not. Try it again. No. Alright, let's charge bayonets. NCOs lead the way. Alright. I'll have third squad take out these guys down here. I don't think there's any risk. I know a reveal, but oh, he's out. Okay. Alright. I gotta take out those guys. I forgot. Alright. So I have one squad go with the captain, and this other squad come down here. Technically, that's not the objective, but...
Follow me.
No resistance, surrender. I wish the tank can like run over them. That would be cool. Alright. Red team just lost again. Tank likewise draws near, chewing up the ground as it goes. This helps Muddy and dirt. You'll get bogged down. He's not wrong, so what? But the treads don't stop clawing backwards. What? Ah, crap. Oh, man. Oh, man. From the foot wound? Is that supposed to happen? Or did I put the infantry close to the tank? The bunk shifts behind you, but that is not unusual for you or anyone else. Captain Lang extends a hand to help you to your feet. A subtle shift the ship behind. 8th November 1942, off Morocco. The ship creaks and groans. I know you're still having a bad time. What happened to Ben? And Captain Lamb says as the two of you walk through the busy corridors lined with empty brackets and torn screws, remnants of the furniture. We all are the inquiry into that is over. It was his foot, though. Of course you wouldn't. All outgoing mail has been stopped. Oh, interesting. Captain Lamb replies, I don't envy the reply you'll get, but right now you need to focus to make Bennett's death worth something more. I fought hard for you to stay with the company despite everything because I know you have to, what this war will take. I wonder what choose, like, there's no pop-up, so I wonder what. Shouts rise on the deck. A deck packed with soldiers, guns, or ordnance. It never ends, does it? Captain Lamb mutters as he hurries up the ladder, leaving you alone at the threshold of the briefing room. Captain's in a hurry. You hear Private Roberts say above the din of the nearby mess hall. The enlisted man cradles a tin filled to the brim. Stuffed, even when the worst silent lady's cooking, I've been Navy galley served here. First squad, first platoon. I'm assuming he's going to become a sergeant. Heading for the open air, fresh air, invasion preparation. Lieutenant, familiar voice calls from behind you as... So am I the lieutenant? Because I feel like all the time, like, I'm in that position. I don't know, but sometimes, like, they're referring to me as captain, so... yeah, I'm just... Because I didn't actually... You know, I'm just realizing it's 11:30. I didn't eat anything since yesterday, which is kind of crazy. Just coffee. Probably the anxiety and depression and stuff like that. I'm trying to, like, you know, what do you call it, stay motivated, positive. It's just, weekends it's easier, family's home, but once Monday, Tuesday, and I'm like, and Wednesday come, like, and I'm the only one home, and there's nobody home in the morning or afternoon, it's, like, hard to get out of bed. It really is. It's not a lot of motivation. I really want to be back at work, man. I miss having a 9-to-5 job. Alright, anyway, a good 9-to-5 job. I gotta do some more videos, because there's things I would love to review with you guys. Anyway, Lieutenant, a familiar voice calls from behind you as two privates disappear. You turn to see Sergeant Grant, his features tight with his usual strain. As he steps in the corridor, sparse light in his skinny hands, he cradles a cup of steaming dark liquid, some coffee that doesn't clog the nose like usual blackstrap coffee. Our captain thought you could use this, he explains. Coffee would usually be served without milk owing to spoilage. Also, cups are really clean. Yeah, that's the thing about the in the military. especially in the Navy. They don't clean their cups. It's supposed to be a tradition. Sounds familiar, but this is just coffee. Sorry, then pass the cup. You'll find hard to believe the coffee is rich brown instead of the usual tar-like color that the crew of the Bliss normally brews. It's warm in your hands. Nichols' company's other lieutenants already see you when you step through the door of the brief room. Battalion Commander Major Cloud steps beside the golden leaf, as they say, or oh man, it's been a long trip on this most pleasant of those lines. Verbosity +1. I'm getting to that. Lieutenant Major. Ooh, that's interesting. Cool. Insula and groans. Major points. Our regiment will land as part of the 3rd Infantry Division on the Major General Patton. Ooh, I didn't know Patton under Major General Patton. Major General running 3rd Infantry Division? I'm assuming it's a whole corps, but our objective is to subdue all French, that is, say, Vichy French, forces in Morocco. In particular, 3rd Battalion will be landed last as a reserve to assist the 1st and 2nd Battalions in their efforts to seize key fortifications, coastal batteries here. Coffee isn't bad, even when lukewarm. Major Cloud lines line beaches Red 3, Red 2, Red 1, last of which is where your company will come ashore. We cannot afford to foul this up. Major Cloud declares we have surprise. We'll use it to overwhelm the Vichy and Fidela before Casablanca can send reinforcements. Artillery lands. Navy will lend us their guns for air power. They have plenty of planes from the USS Ranger. Coffee doesn't lose this. Most of the French soldiers posted here are colonists, so they might not want to fight on the fort. Marshal Pétain. The Major continues, but if they do, don't hesitate to open fire. Speed is key. As stated, the 1st Battalions will form the initial waves. N Company, Major Class says, look at you, will act as guides and secure a landing zone for the rest of the 3rd Battalion when we go ashore. Ooh, okay, that's important. Though nobody else seems to agree. Lee, L's company weapons platoon command asks about civilians. Major Cloud doesn't mince words. A war council with civilians where possible, casualties of practical liberators, knock-ons. How far will liberating Captain Lamb asks. Clear the beach, clear the area. We'll head for Casablanca soon enough. Major Cloud replies after that. Berlin, Captain Lamb. If you get there, book me in the Kaiserhof Hotel. I told her suites are excellent. Well, not by 1945. Only a few others join in. What is it, Captain? I was on deck. Lieutenant Howard, my executive, just got his hand crushed in a cleat. Captain Lamb says without taking his eyes off the Major. Nicole Company is going to battle and needs somebody to handle the back half. Now, we're on the first wave, starting loading in half an hour. The Major's gaze sweeps across. You know I'm down for the experience for Sergeant already, and now his replacement is in sick bay with a burning fever. That's why my XO to do the loading. Only now I don't have an XO. Major, I got someone who can take the initiative with the company while I'm otherwise engaged. Wow, that's a lot of reading. Captain Lamb tenders his superior officer resigned, if understanding nod, and that becomes. Sergeant Grant's arm shoots out, grabbing the man, hauling him into the boat. But Crosby BAR, the squad's only... Don't tell me he goes in the water. Nice. The only BAR. A platoon crackles never says the BR. Gunner rises with the boat due to depart in a few minutes. There's no time to draw a replacement weapon without you to BAR. Your squad is down to their rifles and the Morse pointedly notes by patting it across his. Jaw clench at the latest scoops before you even hit the beach here. And now is the fresh chance to lead your men. Sorry, Lieutenant, he mumbles just at the idle. The Higgins boat dumps at the ship's hull, threatened to dislodge the weapon and possibly crush anyone unlucky enough to get caught. Alright, so that is the end of basic training. We just got to Africa, and alright, so I got Lieutenant Wilson, Lieutenant Mann, Lieutenant Dearborn, and Lieutenant Stern. I don't know where Crosby is in this. Prestige went up, so I could probably increase these. But that I will do another day. And just save it here, boys. Did I just save it? The game saved it. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. It's just a lot of reading, man. It's a lot of reading, right? I'm hoping as we get into this, the battle, things become less of the clicking of things and more. I don't want so many choices, you know, like. A choice here and there is fine. It's just one after another, after another, after another becomes like, that's a lot of choices. So I'm just hoping that was just basic training. We go to Casablanca. There's a choice here. There's a choice there. But mainly I'm moving my units. So I'm looking forward to that. Overall, yeah. I did notice a few bugs, like the lieutenant, you know, the whatever I had before. But anyway, it is 11:39. I didn't eat for over 24 hours, so I probably should get some food in me. Even though I'm not that hungry. I wonder why. That's weird. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It is on Steam. It's already out on Steam, so if you guys are looking to get it, it's $25. I think it's honestly really good price for what you're gonna get. And I'm wondering what this is probably what that's gonna look like. So it's gonna be very fast-paced moving from now on. I'm betting, right? This is the real show. This is not the training. This is the real deal. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I will catch you guys in the next one, and see you then.